Most local businesses are completely invisible to their potential customers, and they don't even know it. Whilst they're posting random updates that nobody sees, the smart ones using AI to hack Google's algorithm, stealing all the traffic. Now, every day you wait, they get stronger and you fall further behind. But this is your chance to flip the script. I'm about to show you 6 AI-powered hacks you can use today to outrank 99% of your competitors using nothing but your Google business profile. Now, I've been doing design and marketing for 30 years, working with everyone from Sony and Virgin to divorce coaches and local insurance firms. I'm known for helping small businesses double their revenue in under 6 months. And local SEO is one of the biggest levers I use to achieve that. I'll show you exactly what tools to use, the prompts you need, and how to implement it. Hack 1 is almost stupidly simple, but hardly anybody is doing it. It's called Content Never Sleeps. Most business owners get this completely wrong. They don't think that a lot of people are reading their posts, so they upload content when they have something worth posting. But they are missing the point, because here's the truth. Google rewards consistency, and your competitors who are using AI weekly, well, they're just eating your lunch for free. Here's what to do. Just head over to ChatGPT and use this prompt. Now I'll drop this and all the other prompts in this video in the description below. Just change the text I'm highlighting for you right now. Here, 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 and here. And in just a few seconds, it will extract all the information from your website it needs to create 3 months worth of optimized relevant posts, covering the specific services that you offer, common questions that people ask, even your role in the community and the client examples if you have those details already available on your website. Now that's already good, but here's the pro move. After these first posts have run, just ask ChatGPT to make fresh variations for your next quarter and remove the old ones. Boom, fresh content consistently. Add in a few seasonal references or special offers as you go along, and you've got a posting system that will literally outrank 99% of your local rivals. Which brings me to hack 2, reading your competitor's mind. Now, if you want to get serious about local SEO, you need an X-ray vision tool for your Google business profile. Now, there are plenty of tools on the market, and a fully featured solution is going to run you about $130 per month. But I want to introduce you to another option. It's called GMB Everywhere, and effectively audits your Google business profile. Now, just so you know, there is another way to get a local SEO audit for free, but I'm going to come back to that one a little bit later. So GMB Everywhere is a Chrome extension, and it's now supercharged with AI. And even their free plan is a real game changer for small businesses. So install the Chrome extension GMB Everywhere in the usual way. Open up Maps, find your business and click on the AI button. You're now going to see a bunch of AI tools pop up. You just need to create a free account to unlock them. Now, these are definitely built for beginners rather than pros, but as such, they are really easy to use. So I don't think you need me to walk you through all of them, but there is one I want to shine a light on. But before I do that, very quickly, there is a GMB post generator here. But honestly, the ChatGPT prompt that I gave you a little bit earlier is much better. So I'll skip this one. But the one I don't want you to skip over is the GMB Category Finder. So you've got 2 options. You can either enter your website and let it scan for suggested categories, or you can use their AI chat agent to do very much the same thing. Both work great. And the best part, it shows you the estimated traffic for each category. That's awesome, because getting your category right, well, that can make a big difference in the quantity and the quality of the traffic that visits you. Now remember, you get 1 primary category, but you also get 9 secondary categories, so make them count. Now it's tempting just to go for the highest volume terms, but volume alone isn't the whole story. Focus on the traffic you're most likely to convert into paying customers. So the fact that you can research this stuff for free is already pretty awesome. But it gets better, because you can also use these same tools to spy on your competitors, see what they're doing, learn from them, and beat them at their own game. See, everyone's treating local SEO like a closed book exam. guessing the keywords, hoping they've picked the right category, throwing content at the wall and praying something will stick. But what they don't realize is this isn't a closed book exam. It's actually an open book exam. So stop trying to play this game blindfolded. Instead, use the cheat sheets that are available to you in the shape of your competitors' listings who may currently be outranking you. Now, one quick word of warning, you're probably gonna hit your free audit limit pretty quickly. So it might be worth investing a little to unlock more access. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there's also a free local SEO audit option available too. Well, that's more of a pro level solution, so we're gonna get into that a little bit later. So hack-free, your personal CEO consultant. So here's the problem with local SEO advice. It's way too generic. What works for a plumber in Phoenix won't work for a lawyer in London. Now, local SEO is hyper-local. That's exactly where local Falcon comes in. So step one, sign up and run a scan. Once you're in, find your business and then select the search grid. The more grid points there are, the more credits that you will use. And then enter the primary keyword you want to rank for. And just like that, you'll get a crystal clear view of where your business shows up in local search across each of the search points. So in this example, we're tracking the term insurance agency. And you can see that the business is ranking #1 here, which is awesome. But just 5 kilometers away in the busier part of town, they're nowhere near the top 3. And that's a big problem for a business like this, because I bet a prospect would be willing to take a 5-minute drive if they only knew there was a good service solution there. But they aren't in the top 3, so they'll never know they even exist. Which brings me to their report, which includes a list of the recommended actions you can take to improve your rankings. Plus, it's got the business results comparison section, which shows you how you stack up against 3 key metrics: ARP, average rank position, ATRP, your average total rank position, and Solve, which is share of local voice. Now, there's nothing to stop you running these same searches on your competition. See where they're strong, see where they're weak, then use that intelligence to outrank them. Because make no mistake, local search is a competition. And if you're not in the top 3 spots, well, you're as good as nowhere. I had a client in Birmingham who just couldn't break in to the top 5 for property lawyer Birmingham. And Falcon showed how his listing was full of generic legal jargon, whilst his competitors had rich, detailed, service-based descriptions. He followed the recommendations, and 6 weeks later, he jumped from page 2 to position #1. All because the AI showed him exactly what Google was rewarding and what to do about it. Which brings me to hack 4, make Google love you. So here's a high impact ranking factor that hardly anybody is talking about. And it used to take hours to get this right. But now with the AI tips I'm about to show you, you can do it better and in just minutes. Simply optimizing the web page that your Google business profile links to. Now, if that page doesn't align with your profile, if the messaging, services, or location is inconsistent, then Google loses confidence in you and it's going to downgrade your ranking accordingly. But here's the tricky bit. You can't just stuff your page full of keywords and hope for the best. Too many, and Google thinks you're trying to spam the system. Too few, and you won't get the high ranking that you're looking for. So what do? Well, this is where AI comes in. Head over to ChatGPT and run this prompt, remembering to enter your details inside the square brackets. Then ChatGPT will polish your content to match exactly what Google is looking for, with relevance, clarity, and local context. But don't stop there. Ask it to write optimized meta titles and descriptions too, because those still matter for both ranking and for click-through rates. Here's a simple prompt to do just that. Now, most businesses completely neglect this step, and it's an easy way to gain an edge. Which brings me to hack #5, the review generation system. Now, reviews might not move the ranking needle as much as you might think, but they're absolutely a boost for clicks and for building trust. Now, this simple method can bump your review rates from around 5% to nearly 50%. So instead of sending cold emails, which are going to get ignored, just text your customers directly from the business phone number they're already familiar with. Send something like this. Then take it a step further and ask ChatGPT to create several natural sounding variations tailored to each major service that you offer. This makes the message feel personal, relevant, and easy for your customers to respond to. Which brings me to our last hack, speaking Google's language. So here's a technical ranking factor that most businesses completely ignored. It's called a schema markup. And I can already feel your eyes glazing over, but stay with me, because this tiny bit of code actually helps Google understand exactly what it is your business does and who it's for. And the best part is you no longer need to touch the code yourself or learn anything new. You can just use ChatGPT to produce it for you. Use the prompt here. After ChatGPT generates the code, just test it using Google's structured data testing tool. If there are any errors, just go back to ChatGPT to fix them. Simple. But here's one important thing that most people get wrong. Only add this to the page you link to from your Google business profile. If you add it to the rest of your website, like many do, it's actually gonna do more harm than good. You don't want that. Done right, this hack gives Google the confidence to rank you higher because it finally understands who you are and who you're serving. And here's a bonus tip. Avoid alarm bells. And this is an important one, so don't go ahead with any of the changes until you've listened to this. Don't make all these changes at once. I know it's tempting to go full throttle, but Google actually watches for sudden activity. If you overhaul everything at once, it can look unnatural, and that can hurt your rankings. Follow these steps methodically, and you'll work your way up to the top of Google's local results. Steady, strategic moves always beat a panicked sprint. So to outrank 99% of local businesses, here are the 6 AI-powered moves you need to make. Number 1, automated content generation that runs continually. Local audit and competitor intelligence using GMB Everywhere. Personalized insights from local Falcon AI. ChatGPT powered optimization for your website. Review requests that actually work whilst you sleep. And schema markup helps your site speak Google's language. Okay, so one last surprise. Remember I told you you could get your hands on a free local SEO audit? Now, firstly, I should say this won't be right for everybody and it's not available for everyone. But right now, we're actually offering a free local SEO audit for those businesses that qualify. Check a link in the description to see if that's still open when you're watching this video. And if it is, grab it whilst you can. And remember, it pays to get on the map, literally.